Hello and welcome to Newsroom series, reaching you from Channels Television's global headquarters in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Dominic Iwiwa, and today our focus will be on the southeastern region. But before we get into that, let's have a look at our top stories making rounds at the moment. President Bola Tinubu has issued a strong warning to bandits, kidnappers, and sponsors of terror. Surrender or face the full force of the Nigerian state. The president, who stated this during his Democracy Day broadcast, added that the windows of surrender will not remain open forever and that no mercy will be shown to those who trade in the blood of Nigerians. He outlined his administration's efforts to strengthen the economy, improve national security, and revitalize the electricity sector, among other initiatives. He also announced national awards to honor Nigerians who played significant roles in the June 12 struggle.
It's the third Democracy Day broadcast by President Bola Tinubu, a day set aside to commemorate the restoration of democracy in 1999. The president begins his 23-minute broadcast by congratulating Nigerians for achieving the feat of an unbroken democracy, recognizing the role of past leaders in ensuring the unity of Nigeria. He believes the forthcoming elections in Ekiti and Osun states provide yet another opportunity to deepen democracy in the country.
In the coming days, Ekiti and Osun states will hold elections. I urge INEC, security agencies, and all parties to ensure these polls are peaceful and credible. Democracy fails when citizens doubt the process.
The president also speaks about the challenges of insecurity, urging the armed forces and other security agencies to do more to protect the country.
Though this year's mood is dampened by the abduction of our children in Oyo and Borno, we remain hopeful for their safe return. Democracy without security is not solid enough. That is why this administration has chosen both kinetic and non-kinetic strategies to restore peace, declared a security emergency, and approved the recruitment of 50,000 new police officers and thousands of military recruits. Our 2026 budget commits 5.41 trillion, our largest ever, to defense and security. To bandits, kidnappers, and sponsors of terror, surrender or face the full force of the Nigerian state. These windows of surrender will not remain open forever. No mercy will be shown to those who trade in blood of Nigerians.
He also explains the symbolism of June 12, calling it a defining chapter in Nigeria's history.
We remember Chief MKO Abiola, who won a pan-Nigerian mandate transcending ethnicity and religion. We remember Alhaja Kudirat Abiola. We also remember Chief Gani Fayemi, Chief Bola Ige, Chief Alfred Rwani, and Pa Abraham Adesoya, Chief Anthony Enahoro, Alhaji Balarabe Musa, Commodore Dan Suleiman, Beko Ransom Kuti, Franco Kori, Arthur Nwanko, Chima Obani, Shehu Musa Yar'Adua, and the many other heroes and heroines of democracy whose sacrifices helped secure the freedom we enjoy today.
He goes on to speak about the economic reforms his government is undertaking.
3 years ago, our public finances were under severe strain. Investment was discouraged, and economic uncertainty threatened our future. We chose to act, embracing reforms to advance Nigerians' economic freedom. Since 2023, our reforms have restored stability and credibility to economic management.
The president then announces national awards for 32 Nigerians and a posthumous honor for Mr. Ben Obi. He says some of them suffered persecution, endured indignities, while others were exiled.
Now, the president's message on security is echoed by the Minister of Defense, retired General Chris Musa, during his keynote address at the annual June 12th edition of the platform. While pushing for total collaboration and interagency synergy across the country, he says no single agency or service can defeat insecurity alone. He reiterated that the nation's security forces are not the enemies of the state, but victims of a broader challenge, and called for collective action from citizens.
If the people are ready and willing to make changes, changes will occur. If the people are not willing, nothing will happen. And I can tell you what's going on with the challenges we have in the country. Banditry, insurgency, terrorism. Why does it seem so difficult to deal with it? Perhaps we have the people that are also encouraging and supporting these things from happening. Because the terrorists, the bandits, survive around the people. There are several stories how people have aided them in giving them food, in giving them water, in giving them information. And these are the things that keep them going. And we call this the oxygen. Who are those funding them? Who are those giving them information? Who are those giving them the logistics that keeps them going? It is still the people. Conventional warfare in the past used to be state to state, country to country, so you know who your enemy is. The most dangerous aspects of battle or campaign is when the enemy is within. That individual that you are protecting is the number one enemy trying to take you out immediately he gets the chance. So it's important for us to always remember that the armed forces, the security agencies, no matter what they do, if the people are not ready to support, it makes it extremely very difficult.
We start off with election matters as the Enugu State Resident Electoral Commissioner Chukwuemeka Chukwu has announced plans to train 1,488 ad hoc staff ahead of the upcoming by-election in the Enugu North Senatorial Zone scheduled for the 20th of June. According to the Commissioner, the training exercise will prepare staff for their roles during the by-election and guarantee a smooth outing. He also called on the police and other security agencies to provide adequate security for the ad hoc staff and election materials. For him, security is necessary to ensure the safe sorting, distribution and handling of election materials before election day.
We also planning on Friday, 12th of this month, to train over 1,488 ad hoc staff. Those that include PO, presiding officers, assistant presiding officers 1, assistant presiding officer 2, assistant presiding officer 3. These are categories of these people who are going to man the polling unit, where we are sorting your office to deploy over 3,000 security men.
In a strong show of political alignment in Ebonyi State, indigents of Ezza South and Ezza North local government areas under the Ezza Kuna social political group have thrown their full weight behind Governor Francis Nwifuru for his second-term bid. The endorsements came during a large solidarity rally at Onueke Township Stadium in Ezza South local government area, where the group, seen as a major voice in Ebonyi Central Senatorial District, declared unwavering support for Governor Nwifuru, citing confidence in his leadership and ongoing development efforts across the state.
The Ezekuna leadership officially throws its weight behind Governor Francis Nwifuru's re-election. Given reasons for its decision, the clan cites a surge in infrastructure and improved human capital development, as well as a newfound sense of peace across the state.
As a family, we did a lot of consultation from the leaders, from the youths, from the women, from all segments, and more importantly, the entire council of elders. And that is why we are here and we are in large numbers. We have every reason for it to go for political center.
He has shown humility. He has shown peace. He has shown unity. He has shown reverence to God in all he is doing in Ezra land.
In a strong political move, the clan, which includes two of Governor Nwifuru's cabinet members, intensifies support for all other APC candidates. They believe a united front will secure victory for the party in 2027.
Ezra people are wholly and entirely in support of the second term of His Excellency the Governor. And our support is unconditional. It is without any reservation. So our support for the governor, as we are supporting the governor, we are supporting anybody the governor supports. So our support for this is total.
With the voices of my people, is a voice of oneness, is a voice of unity, is a voice of, appreciation, a wonderful show of gratitude coming from my people. To say thank you, Your Excellency. To say we're endorsing you as a sole candidate. We do not know another person other than you.
The gathering reaches its peak with a unanimous motion endorsing Governor Nwifuru for a second term.
The stakeholders of the Ezekuna clan, the opinion holders, the leaders, the youth, the women, standing on behalf of all of them to move the motion that Right Honorable Prince Francis Nwifuuru, the governor of Ebonyi State, be adopted for second term or come 2027 general election for re-election.
Deputy Governor Patricia Obila, who represents Governor Nwifuuru, says this endorsement signals greater responsibility for the administration.
Not only that he has done something that is visibly seen, he has accepted this endorsement he has given him. And he's assuring all of you that come 2027, he's going to double his efforts to make sure that he serves you to the best of his ability. And on this note, and on behalf of the good people of Ezekuna, and then on behalf of the good people of Ebonyi State, I, the governor of Ebonyi State, Right Honorable Nwifuuru, I so accept this endorsement.
Clan stakeholders reaffirmed their readiness to work closely with the state government and the APC leadership, pledging continued collaboration to advance public interest and sustain the ongoing wave of development across Ebonyi State.
You're watching Newsroom series live on Channels Television. Right after this break, we'll bring you more stories making the rounds within the region. Please stay with us. Welcome back. Now, ahead of the 2027 general elections, a socio-political group operating under the banner of Owerri Zone United has pledged its support for the re-election bid of President Bola Tinubu and the senatorial aspiration of Imo State's Governor Uzodimma. Speaking during a stakeholders meeting in Owerri, the Imo State's capital, leaders of the group said their decision was informed by what they described as the impressive performance of President Tinubu and his continued support for the Uzodimma-led administration. They noted that the collaboration between the federal and state governments has yielded significant benefits for the people of Imo State.
We've come here to express our gratitude to His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Jagaban Bola Tinubu. We appreciate all the support that has been given to our governor, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma. All the federal approvals that is given to the Imo, we appreciate it. We also call our people from this zone, show support to Mr. President. Show support to him by voting massively for him in the coming election. Our people show love to His Excellency. Show love to His Excellency, the distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma.
How many of you from Imo State are here? Imo indigenous. Good. Yeah. Governor Hope Uzodimma. I'm from Imo too. I'm from Imo too. Governor Hope Uzodimma is giving all of you 1 million naira. Governor Hope Uzodimma is giving all of you 1 million naira.
In an unprecedented demonstration of caring leadership and empathy, Imo State's Governor Senator Hope Uzodimma has approved the release of 300 million naira to Nigerian returnees from South Africa who are indigenes of the state, while the returnees, numbering 250, will receive 1 million naira each to enhance their rehabilitation and integration. The intervention, which is aimed at helping the returnees rebuild their lives, start businesses and acquire productive skills, is part of the governor's broader commitments to citizen welfare and human capital development. 100 Imo students in Nigeria Law School will also receive 500,000 naira each to help them cope with the rising cost of living.
My special appreciation to my government, my state government, Hope Uzodimma. God will bless you for giving us this great opportunity you did to us. May the Almighty God increase your pocket more and more.
I thank Governor Hope Uzodimma for supporting us and for rehabilitating us.
Mr. President, Muhammadu Bola Tinubu, I really thank you for the help you give to some Nigerians from South Africa. I really thank our Governor, Dr. Sir Hope Uzodimma, for what you offer your boys today and so many people. I really thank you so much, sir.
Anambra State's Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo has inaugurated the 8th Governing Council of Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University, charging members to undertake far-reaching reforms and reposition the institution for academic excellence and global competitiveness. Speaking during the inauguration at the Lighthouse Awka, the governor describes the appointment as a critical responsibility at a defining moment in the history of the state-owned university. The Governing Council is chaired by Peter Onwalu, a professor of agricultural engineering, and supported by a team of distinguished professionals and academic leaders.
Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo inaugurates the 8th Governing Council of the Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University at the ANSEC Chamber of the Lighthouse in Awka, marking a new phase in the administration and strategic direction of the state-owned institution.
I hereby formally inaugurate the Governing Council of Chukwuemeka.
The council is made up of the members of the academia, including the Pro-Chancellor, Professor Peter Onwalu, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Kate Omenua, other distinguished professionals from various sectors of the economy, security experts, and royal fathers.
And I say congratulations.
Governor Soludo reminds council members about the importance of service with integrity, commitment, and a clear focus. He says the whole state is watching and their success will be measured by the positive changes achieved during their tenure.
What is important is why you serve, what changed for the better. And I think that shows really guiding principle of why the chances that it expects each of you. The knowledge, the expertise, the knowledge and expertise already embodied. The next is the fire in the belly.
Responding on behalf of the council, Professor Onwalu gives assurances that members will work towards transforming the Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University into one of the leading state universities in Nigeria by strengthening institutional structures and promoting academic excellence.
Our goal will be to take this university to a level where among all public, state universities in Nigeria, it will be among the top 3. And I know that within this group, we have people who can make it happen.
Shortly after the inauguration, Governor Soludo hands over 2 buses to the Vice-Chancellor to advance the university's role in human capital development and ensure smooth day-to-day running of the institution.
Very much. Glory of God.
Staying in Anambra State, the excitement is high at the site of the newly constructed ultra-modern market at Nise community in Awka South local government area, where Governor Chukwuma Soludo is there to commission the market that has 300 shops and several state-of-the-art amenities. This is the latest in a series of community-driven projects emerging across Anambra State under the administration's development philosophy of public-private community partnership, as well as the community's strategic drive to boost local commerce, create employment, and position the community as a choice destination for economic activities. During the commissioning, stakeholders say the governor's emphasis on collective responsibility and community participation has encouraged them to invest in projects that complement government efforts, and the market is one of them. For the governor, he commends their efforts and urges other communities to emulate the gesture.
Nise is one of the most peaceful communities in Awka South, and you are welcome. We are always intentional in our actions. We noticed how you were smiling while you were inspecting the market. You saw the spaces, the parking lot, and everything which are in line with your specifications for market projects in this state. The consultant is from Nise, and this can be replicated in other communities as a model. We appreciate you for the security you are providing and the infrastructural development. The PG has commended you on the road you built. Very nice. In everything, Awka South welcomes you to Nise.
We have come here to commission the Nise ultra-modern market. 300 shops here, purpose-built, and the market, in our view, meets all the basic foundations, the basic facilities required in a community market. I will recommend and commend this particular the community effort which they did through crowdfunding, community crowdfunding, pull their resources together and got this to happen. Recommend this effort to other communities that don't yet have community market of this nature to emulate quite a lot from Nise.
Residents of Ukomi community in Isochi, Umunechi local government area of Abia State have appealed to Governor Alex Oti to intervene in the deteriorating condition of the community secondary school, primary school, and access road. The residents made the appeal during a peaceful protest, describing the road as a major challenge to daily life and economic activities. They said the road and the 2 schools are in a deplorable condition, unfit for human habitation, let alone effective teaching and learning. The protesters alleged that several commitments contained in the agreement, including the provision of potable water and infrastructure development, had not been fulfilled. Community leader and other stakeholders, and the principal of Lukbanta Secondary School described the condition of the roads and schools as pathetic and appealed to the state government to urgently come to their aid.
Company promotes to walk all the whole road where they Foucault. Then they do anything. Instead to walk it, they take money, give that to 8 people. They go divide them. This is two constitution where I carry here. Nothing there where they do. This is for chieftaincy. If you open this paper now, you see that Eze is not supposed to be the chairman of any in council, and Eze is not supposed to be a member of any in council.
You can see what is happening. There is no toilets in the environment. Students are compelled to go to the bush to ease themselves. There is snake everywhere. You can see it yourself. There is no access road to the school. So I am making a passionate appeal to Your Excellency, Dr. Alex Chomawuti. Please come to our aid, the Ukomi community. Intervene in this problem, this issue between the town union, the king, the Great War Company, and the entire community, so that they will live up to what they signed with the community.
This situation of the school is very, very bad. Dilapidation is nothing to write home about. We don't even have any classroom that is in good state. All the classrooms are dilapidated. They have collapsed. We are pleading. We know that you are a listening governor, and you are very, very empathic. We know the way you feel. I know when you see these things, you will not feel happy. I want this place to be like other schools.
And that's where we drop the anchor on this edition of Newsroom Series. I'm Dominic Iwiu. For updates, kindly visit our website. That's www.channelstv.com. Enjoy the rest of your day.